Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loida P. Adonardo, who was here earlier. To our guest speaker, a registered pharmacist, Sir Brian Joseph L. Felipe. To our Principal 4, Ma'am Marife M. Dusaran. To our PTA President, Sir George Luis Añanuevo. To all the parents who are all here to support their children in this very special occasion, and to the junior high school completers, I greet you a pleasant evening. 4 years ago, I remember being in this position, standing on a platform while looking at my fellow students' faces who was full of excitement and enthusiasm. They were holding onto each other as if it was the very last time they would have held their cold, sweating skin. And it was indeed the case for most. 3 years ago, I remember walking on a dusty, dirty ground, feeling as though every nerve within me would explode. Heartbeats quicken, shallow breaths are arising. Thousands of thoughts, millions of what-ifs are all vying for my attention. Because after all, it was my first day in high school. 2 years ago, I remember being stuck at home, staring on a plain, unpainted wall while sitting on a not-so-comfortable chair. There were stacks of papers in front of me. It was as if they were waiting for me to notice them. That was my module. It was the time where a lot of students like me had to make adjustments with the devastating pandemic that had conquered the world. A year ago, I remember teaching myself several math problems with no certainty if I was doing it right or I was just making a fool out of myself. I remember crouching on my seat while piles of modules were flying around the messy four-cornered wall of my room. Social media had warned me that math in 9th grade were totally difficult. And man, they were not kidding. Few months ago, I remember being excited kasi finally, makikita ko na rin yung friends and classmates ko after 3 years in isolation. I remember checking out a lot of products in Shopee para sa first day ng face-to-face classes. I remember being enthusiastic kasi I've been seeing a lot of novels and movies that really romanticize their high school life. And syempre, as the virus being a hindrance it is, we weren't able to do that for 2 years. And itong year na to, I thought, finally, real high school life. Weeks ago, I would have never thought that I would be standing in the same position, standing on a platform while looking at everybody's faces with evident excitement and passion once again. On this day, despite every hurdles that we jumped onto, the humps along the road that hindered and delayed our journey, we gather here with our parents, guardians, teachers, mentors, faculty, staff, guests, and administrators to witness the fruit of all our hard work. This is the fruit of all the months of struggles, weeks of frustrations, days of difficulties, and sleepless night para isaksak lahat ng ilang linggong lesson para sa periodical test. This day is truly remarkable. This marks the end of the new journey and the beginning, where once again, we will experience hundreds of what-ifs, thousands of frustrations, millions of questions like, am I going on the right path? Is this really what I wanted? Is this my calling? Or should I just stop? May papatunguhan pa ba ang paglalakbay na to? Those questions will serve as the fuel to the burning desire, burning passion within you, within the complicated twists and turns of your hearts. And the only one who could answer that is you. You. This is an amazing accomplishment, and you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of all the commitment and dedication you have made throughout this year. ventured out the world after a short solitude. A solitude that delayed a lot of dreams, including mine. I was really disappointed that the time that we should have been striving for more, grasping for higher, walking faster towards our dreams, the lessons that we should have learned had been robbed in a blink of an eye. Well, things happen. Maybe God has a better plans for us. Yes, so and after a short solitude, we once again stepped out to the world. We once again stepped out with our eyes squinting to adjust with the bright light of the familiar yet peculiar surroundings. We stepped on a voyage where we had to sacrifice a lot of sweats and put a lot of efforts to show our unwavering dedication. Throughout those times that we pushed ourselves to our limits, throughout the times that we had to wipe our sweats with crumpled papers, we made numerous friends and relationships that we did not expect we would make a strong bond with. People who we thought were just going to be, hindi naman to magtatagal. Kapag nagtagal, hindi na rin naman kami magpapansinan. People who we thought were just going to come and pass. Perhaps it is the case. There would come a time na kinakailangan na nating hiwalayan yung mga taong nakasalamuhan natin. Either because you guys are taking different paths, or perhaps because you have to give each other space to grow independently and individually. That is the never-ending cycle of life. Merong darating, meron ding aalis. But the memories we made, the lessons we learned, the smiles we showed, the tears that flowed, the frustrations we felt, the walls that we destroyed, the problems we solved, all of that will remain within us. All of that, it will stay within our hearts and soul, even after we graduate in high school and in college, even after we got our first job, the first calling of our future bosses, even after we settle down with your partner, or perhaps meron ditong gustong lakbayin yung mundo instead of settling down. Even after we retire, all of that will remain tattooed in our souls. With that said, I encourage all of us to never forget and strive for excellence. Our academic journey is far from over, and there will be many challenges and opportunities along the way. But with our talent, perseverance, and intelligence, I have no doubt that we will overcome all of those and achieve greater things. As we move on to the next phase of our lives, let's take a moment to reflect on the memories we've made during our junior high school. Remember our teachers who challenged and inspired us, the friends who stayed and stick through thick and thin, the moments that have shaped us into the incredible individuals we are today. To all the educators, mentors, teachers who are all dedicating their hearts to serve their students with the quality education they deserve, to the advisors, subject teachers who, of course, had encountered the students that will test their limits, test their patience. Yung advisor ko ang tawag sa kanila scholars. Scholars yung mga ganung student na minsan lang pumasok, minsan lang magpasa ng activities. Mga teachers at advisors na talagang hinabahan ng pasensya nila para sa mga estudyante. Walang sawang nagpaalala ng mga outputs na kailangang ipasa. Our teachers who sacrifice a lot throughout this school year. To my advisors, Ma'am Jenna May and Sir Lumir, who, despite their busy schedules, always make sure to give us time and attention. Kitang-kita namin sa mukha nila yung pagod. With all their works, their responsibilities as our advisor and teachers. Not only that, but also their responsibility outside of school. And despite all of that, they always make sure na they are giving us time and attention that we deserve. Sa section namin, hindi lang sa section namin, I'm sure, to all the students that they handle. Of course, well, to my school paper advisor, Sir JP and Ma'am Ortal, and also Ma'am Joanne, nagulat ako nung time na sinabihan nila ako na mag-feature daw ako. Wala akong experience doon, wala akong alam doon. But still, they trusted me. Despite my lack of abilities, aptitudes, capabilities, they trusted me. And I am so thankful with that. Kasi because of journalism, makakapunta ako sa Cagayan de Oro, sa Mindanao, sa isang araw. And I would have never expected that. But through them, nangyari yun. And also to our supportive principal, to the parents who served as the backbone of these students who showed tenacity and perseverance. Na tuwing uwian gabi-gabi, walang sawang naghahatid sundo. Mga magulang na maagang nagigising para lang masiguradong ligtas na maihahatid ang kanilang mga anak. On behalf of grade 10 students of San Jose National High School, batch 2022 to 2023, we offer our sincerest gratitude for all the things you made possible. Without you to guide us, we wouldn't be able to stand here today and take a step to the next phase of our supposed mission in life. Limited lang yung time na binigay sa akin, but still, I want to take this opportunity to thank my parents na wala man ngayon dito, pero still, I can feel their support sa mga achievements ko. Probably several years from now pa nila ito maririnig, but it's fine, nahihiya pa ako kasi. So, well, sana hindi pa nila makita. Pero para sa nanay at tatay ko, isama na rin yung mga tita ko, yung lolo ko, at si lola ko na wala rin dito ngayon. Mas excited pa siya kesa sa akin pero siya yung hindi naka-attend. They are always there behind my back to support every milestone that I take. So with that, thank you very much. My senior high school and college pa po, more gastusin to come. But someday, no matter how long it takes, I will make sure that I will repay every sacrifices that you have done for me. Although my parents promised me to be here, well, that was like years ago, and things happened. Plans didn't work out. Things didn't work out as planned, but still their silent supports are enough to make me feel their presence here. Most likely, hindi lang ako yung estudyante na merong taong gustong nandito pero due to certain circumstances ay hindi makaka-attend. To all those students who have that situation, I'm sure that whoever that person is or whoever those people are, they're most certainly proud of you, proud of the achievements you have made, achievements that you are holding right now. And dear students, remember that life is a journey full of unexpected twists and turns, and that success is not measured by the destination, but the journey itself. Embrace every moment, cherish every memory, and never lose sight to the incredible potential that lies within you. I would like to once again extend my warmest congratulations to our beloved students, including me, on this important milestone. You should be proud of all the achievements you have made. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Let us continue to educate our minds and hearts, and let us instill to ourselves, with the help of those people around us, the sense of purpose, a commitment to excellence, attitude, and a deep appreciation of the value of education. Let us continue to work together to create a brighter future for all. Once again, thank you and congratulations.